3. Chernobyl. The Chernobyl disaster is one of the most well-known nuclear disasters that has ever occurred. On April 26, 1986, an explosion at the Chernobyl power plant in Ukraine released radioactive particles into the atmosphere. Soon after the accident, radioactive particles began spreading over parts of Western Europe. 31 people died from the explosion while billions of dollars of damage were done. While its exact cause is still unclear, statements reveal that it may have been due to either an operator error or design deficiencies. At the time, the Soviet Union insisted it was an operator error and that procedures and safety precautions were sufficient. Documents declassified years later suggested that design flaws were likely the culprit. Regardless of the cause, the effects of the fire and the explosion were rather extensive. To really put things into perspective, the amount of radioactive particles released from Chernobyl was 4 times greater than that of the atomic bomb dropped on Hiroshima, the same one that ended World War II. Workers all the way in Sweden noticed radioactive particles in their clothes just 2 days after the accident. More than 200 people in surrounding areas were immediately hospitalized, with 31 of them ending up dead. An entire forest of pine trees was also killed and thus earned the name the Red Forest. Additionally, animals living near Chernobyl also suffered from the radioactive material. The grasshopper, butterfly, and spider populations decreased, while many different species such as piglets suffered severe deformities. Contaminated cows also passed their contamination to humans through milk and meat. Millions of people living in these areas were severely affected by the accident. Over 300,000 people had to be resettled as a result, while increases in thyroid cancer among people in Belarus, Ukraine, and Russia have been attributed to the disaster. Overall, some estimates claim that as many as 2.4 million people suffer from some form of Chernobyl-related health condition. That is, in addition to all the extensive damage done to the natural environment.